Hello everyone, welcome back to the Be Nice Yoga online studio. My name is Krista, if you're new to this practice, and today we're going to be moving through a Metta meditation practice. So Metta is all about cultivating loving kindness within our heart space, filling up our own well, and then sending that loving kindness out to the world. So how we do this is move through 6 different sun salutations with 6 different people that we move through. So each sun salutation, we recite a prayer about loving kindness. The first one is for ourselves. The second one is for our spiritual teacher or a leader in our lives. The third one is someone that we love. The fourth one is someone that's neutral in our lives. So someone that we may have passed by on the street. The fifth one, probably the most challenging, is someone that we're struggling with in our lives. And the sixth sun salutation, is to every being everywhere. So what we do as we move through these sun salutations is we link our breath with our movement. We feel loving kindness cultivate in our heart space, and with every exhale we release it out to the world. Let's begin our practice by sitting up nice and tall, dropping the shoulders down the back, lifting up through the heart space and softening the eyes. Giving yourself just a few deep breaths to ground into the space that you're practicing in. Feeling your sitting bones connecting to the earth and pulling that rooted energy up into the body. I always like to start our Metta practice off with a moment of gratitude. When you're ready, let's bring our hands together in prayer, connect our thumbs to our heart space, and feel into the connection between our hands and our hearts. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Exhale to release. And then just giving yourself some time in the heart space to cultivate a sensation of gratitude. Think of one thing that you're grateful for in this moment. One thing that fills your heart with love, with joy, that makes you feel supported. And then keeping this moment of gratitude as an anchor for your practice today. Somewhere that you can return back to as your mind wanders off or you feel like you're losing the present moment to your thoughts. When you're ready, we're going to release the hands slowly back down into the knees. Once again, a big shoulder roll down the back. So we're going to begin our physical practice in standing. I want you to take your time just to uncross the legs and press up to standing, removing any props that you have on your mat other than a blanket. So why I like to keep a blanket on the mat is for our knees as we modify our sun salutations. So we're going to come up towards the top of the mat. I'm going to stay towards the middle just so you can see me here. And we're going to find our feet right underneath our hips, rolling the shoulders down the back as we engage our quadriceps. This is mountain pose, hands out beside the hips. We're breathing here in and out through the nose. We're feeling connected and rooted into the earth. We're feeling strong through our core, supported. Let's take a big breath in to sweep the arms up, press the palms, and exhale to slowly find the hands at the heart center in prayer. We're going to start flowing through our sun salutations. Our first sun salutation is for ourselves. This is where we find loving kindness for ourselves and feel it cultivating in our heart space. We're going to say the Metta prayer all together. Let's inhale. Full exhale. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Beautiful. Let's inhale. Sweep the arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to dive forward, hands towards the mat. Inhale here. Let's halfway lift. Lengthen out the spine. Exhale, I want you to bend your knees deeply so you can walk yourself back to a high plank. Dropping the knees to the mat so we can modify. Inhale. On your next exhale, we're lowering all the way to the mat. Elbows into the rib cage. Tricep push up down. Inhale, baby cobra, little lift up through the chest. Exhale, child's pose for our first sun salutation. Knees are wide, toes are touching, hips are sinking down and back. Forehead is grounding into the mat. So as we arrive here in our child's pose, I want you to feel your hips releasing, your low back releasing, and then we're still breathing into our loving kindness energy for ourselves. The inhale fills our heart center with loving kindness, and the exhale releases it out. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful work. So what we're going to do to transition out is just inhale, pull yourself up to a tabletop, tuck the toes and lift the hips to the sky for a downward facing dog. Spend just a breath or 2 here pedaling out the heels. And then lift up the heels as we bend the knees, walk towards the top of your mat. On your exhale, we're going to fold into the legs. Inhale, sweeps the arms all the way back up to standing, press the palms. And exhale the hands to prayer. Taking a few breaths here with the hands at heart center, just to soften, reconnect to the feet in our mountain pose. Nice. We're going to move on to our second sun salutation. This sun salutation goes to a spiritual teacher or a leader in our lives, someone that inspires us deeply. So feeling that person or teacher in your heart space, breathing in their energy. Let's take a deep breath in all together. And exhale. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. And may they be happy. Let's inhale, reach all the way back up to the sky. On your exhale, we're diving into the legs, hands towards the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, big bend through the knees as we walk ourselves into a high plank. Now drop the knees to your mat here. Low plank. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to lower all the way to your mat. Tricep push-up down. Inhale, baby cobra, little lift up through the chest. Exhale, plant the hands. Now your option is to press back to child's. Knees are wide. Second option is to tuck the toes and find a downward facing dog. We're here for 5 deep breaths. So when you're in your downward facing dog, we want to feel our shoulders rolling away from our ears. We want to feel a long line of energy through our spine, lifting the hips up towards the sky as we bend our knees just gently. 2 more deep breaths here in child's or a downward facing dog. Let's all slowly meet in a downward dog, please. And then inhale to lift the heels, bend the knees, step the feet forward. On your exhale, we're folding into the legs. Inhale, sweeps the arms all the way back up, press the palms. Exhale, hands to prayer. We're finding ourselves back in our mountain pose. Shoulders down the back, legs are strong and engaged. Beautiful. We're moving on to our third sun salutation. So this sun salutation goes to someone in our lives that we love. So feeling that person's energy in your heart space. Filling your heart up with love. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. And may they be happy. Nice work. Let's inhale, reach up to the sky, lengthen. And on our exhale, we're going to dive forward, hands to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, I want you to bend the knees so you're walking out into a high plank and dropping the knees to the mat. We're still modifying our chaturanga here. Inhale creates length through the spine. Exhale, we tricep push up all the way to the mat. Inhale, little lift up through the chest, baby cobra. And exhale, plant the hands, tuck back to down dog or child's pose. Again, we're here for 5 deep breaths. You choose. If child's pose is where you would like to work today, please stay there. Breathe into your hips and your low back. If you're wanting a little bit more for the upper body, a little bit more openness through the legs, find a downward facing dog. We're here for 3 more deep breaths. Nice. Let's all meet in our downward facing dog, please. Hips lifting up to the sky. Knees are bent. And inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees as we step the feet forward. On our exhale, we're going to fold into the legs. Inhale sweeps you all the way back up to standing. Press the palms. And exhale the hands to prayer, please. Heart center. Taking a few breaths here just to ground back down into your mountain pose. We're moving on now to our 4th sun salutation. This sun salutation goes to someone neutral in our lives. This is a beautiful one to move through as we feel the effects of sending loving kindness to those that we're not attached to. So noticing that person, feeling their energy in your heart space, and then taking a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. And may they be happy. Nice work. Let's inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, deep dive forward, hands towards the earth. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, we walk ourselves into a high plank and drop the knees to your blanket, please. Inhale, create some length through the spine. Engage the core as we exhale, tricep push up to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog, child's pose option. 5 deep breaths here. So if you're just working with a downward facing dog, if you're just learning, I'm going to show you from the side what we're working with here. So again, we want a little bend through the knees so we're able to lift our hips up towards the sky. Long line of energy through the spine as we drop the shoulders away from the ears. We've got 2 more breaths here, engaging your low belly. Beautiful. Let's all meet in a downward facing dog, please. And inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. We're going to step the feet forward and exhale to fold. Inhale sweeps you all the way back up to standing. Press the palms. Exhale, hands to prayer at the heart. Few deep breaths here, mountain pose and prayer with the hands. Feet are grounded. You're catching your breath. You're softening your energy. Our 5th sun salutation goes to someone in our lives that we're struggling with. So again, probably the most challenging sun salutation to move through. This one is all about acceptance. It's all about forgiveness and sending loving kindness to those that you're struggling with helps build that bridge to forgiveness. Let's take a big breath in and out. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. And may they be happy. Let's take a big breath in to reach to the sky. I'm going to show you this from the side and exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a high or a low plank. We're going to inhale, create some length. And then exhale, tricep push up to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting up. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So again, feeling into your proper alignment in down dog. If you're working in child's pose, that's okay as well. We want to feel supported in this practice. We want to feel like we're honoring our bodies as well as our heart space by sending loving kindness out. We've got 3 more deep breaths. Last breath here, exhaling fully. Let's inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. We're stepping our feet forward. And then we're exhaling into a forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, reach and press. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Again, we're going to sit here for a few breaths, grounding into our feet, pulling that grounded energy up into the legs, and breathing into the softness of our shoulders. Our eyes are closed. So before we move to our sixth sun salutation, I want you to really honor how you feel after your fifth sun salutation. Sometimes it can bring up a little bit of emotion, which is completely fine. It's all part of the process, so honor where you're at today. We're moving on to our sixth sun salutation. This one goes out to every being everywhere. So again, another beautiful practice to move through, especially at this time. Okay, we want to feel and cultivate loving kindness in our heart space and send it out to every being everywhere. Let's take a big breath in and out. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. And may they be happy. Inhale, reach to the sky. Once again, I'm going to show you from the side. Let's exhale into a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees to plant the hands. We're stepping back to a high plank and dropping the knees to the mat. Inhale, creates length through the spine, engage the core. Exhale, tricep push up to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting up. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. If you need a deep clearing breath at any point, feel free to take it. We've got 2 more inhales and exhales. And then all together, let's inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step the feet between the hands, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale brings you all the way back up to standing, reach and press. And exhale the hands to prayer at the heart center. Spending a few breaths here, just grounding down through the feet, rolling the shoulders down the back. So what I want you to do now as we come into our mountain pose is notice how you're feeling through your physical body. Okay, sun salutations are definitely a physical aspect. Okay, we've got strength building through our arms, through our core, through our legs. But notice how you're feeling energetically in your heart space. For the remainder of our practice, we're going to come down to our seated position once again. So just slowly making your way down to the mat. Crossing at the ankles, finding yourself in a tall seated position with the shoulders down the back. Today for our practice, I really wanted you to focus on just the 6 sun salutations. I wanted you to focus on the energy of loving kindness, cultivating in your heart space, and then sending it out to the world. We're going to spend the last few moments here grounding back down, cultivating a sensation of gratitude that we can carry into the rest of our day. Let's soften the eyes. Give yourself some time to ground back down after our movement, after our flow, after our metta practice. To finish off our practice, I'd like you to bring your hands gently back to prayer and touch the thumbs to the heart space, taking a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And with that release, we're letting go of any tension, any emotion that showed up for us, and allowing our heart space to be open. With our open hearts, let's feel back into the energy of gratitude. Loving kindness and gratitude go hand in hand. So I want you to think of one thing in this moment that you're grateful for. Once again, one thing that brings you love, joy, makes you feel supported. We're going to hold this piece of gratitude in our heart space as we continue into the rest of our day or evening, knowing that at any point in the next little bit that you're feeling like you've lost your sense of presence and awareness, breathe back into the heart space. Even if you need to, bring your hands to prayer. Feel that connection to your breath and to your heart and to your gratitude. What we're going to do to close our practice is just gently release our hands back to the knees and take 3 big breaths, incorporating our arms. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, press the palms, and exhale the hands to prayer. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And then bow the head forward. We'll close our practice with the Metta prayer. A big breath in and out. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. One more big breath in and out. The light in me honors the light in each one of you. Thank you for a beautiful and inspirational Metta practice. Namaste.